Well, it's almost time for me to switch the toilets, and yes, standard fan. Um, I think it's a great idea. The next time I hook up a toilet bowl with a spout below it, because right now the next one I'm gonna put on won't have that pushed out exit way. And talking about the shims, when I was at the Home Depot last time, I found this at the store, and they're called trim shim, and it's also for toilets. It's made out of a very hard rubber that's not too flexible, and you get four of them, and just like I don't even know. It almost feels like between plastic and rubber, but you can basically they sell these things. Though I got this for $3.19 Canadian, which is like $2 American. So whatever's cheaper. But I guess there's more support with the painting mix sticks, which I think that was a great idea when I need to like properly level out something. This is pretty much what the Mansfield is on right now. So when I take this thing off in just a little bit, I'm gonna see if this thing is super crushed or if it was really hanging on the toilet bowl. Right now, of course, there's a lot of toilet paper underneath it. Yeah, it'd be cool. They sold this in like a quarter size, but this is only one half sponge floor gasket. But I guess vintage toilets VT, yeah, like I guess if anything, don't use rubber next time. Use a wax ring, though. I know it's messy. Yeah, we both don't like wax rings. I hear you there. And I actually was just cleaning out my bowl right now because I like to clean my toilet as good as I can before I uninstall it. I actually cleaned out the rim jets pretty well. The way how I got them clean is I used a little bit of CLR and I dipped a Q-tip in the CLR. And though the head is a little wide for it, once it gets soaked in enough, you don't carefully, you don't want some of it to get stuck up in the hole, but it'll start going through all of them because the shaft can go through the holes. It's just you have to wait till the tip of the Q-tip loosens up. And I use a quality brand one too. I don't use a cheap one, so it holds on pretty tight. So that's what I did in order to clean these out with the black mold that was there. Oh, it came to my notice that now in Canada we have Dollar Tree. I didn't know when we had it, but I kept buying some of my toilet brushes from the United States, and the original ones didn't have plastic protection around the metal, so it rusts over time. And this is the design that they did used to sell at Dollar Tree. You see how the inner part's pushed in like that, but now it had a little bend curve to it, pointing up. But now the ones that Dollar Tree bought, which I bought from the United States, they same company. It's less curved, and they coat the wire so maybe it won't rust. It'll take a lot longer before it ever starts rusting. And at the behind it, there's this grid now. I guess for more grip. I guess has sort of type of oval shape. Versus the ones that they did used to sell with an unprotected wire with the brush with more of a curve on it. They're about the same length, I guess. Close to the same length. I think this one's a little longer, actually, the new one. So it's a great place to get a toilet brush just for $1. I'm so glad we have Dollar Tree now because this is like the only place in Canada I know where I can actually buy an original looking brush like this and not the round brush head like that. Because everywhere in Canada, that's all you ever see is that and only that. So I got these brushes from the United States of America, and now I can finally get them in Canada at the Dollar Tree. Over 1 year, seems that calcium did get onto my fill valve of the Mansfield, the '09. But every single place I've ever lived in, the bowls never stained from the water. I have seen rust in the tank, and I guess I'm lying, but we don't have brown water here. Let's give it its final flush, shall I? Here I go. Final flush. I'll do a nice sideways one. I cannot believe that didn't go down. That's odd. Anyways. Well, finally I got the screws out and everything. And this is it. I'm gonna see what's going on underneath. When I shake it, it's feeling leveled right now. I guess it settled in for a year. Now I'm gonna lift it up. Well, the toilet bowl was stuck to the floor when I was pulling it off. That is the amount of paper I did put underneath it. And look to my negative surprise. Look to my negative surprise. This is not, no wonder it was hanging off. This is about 2 to 3 millimeters above the ground. This is why. This to me, like, they didn't do a good job installing this thing in this house. This is above the floor. So yeah, standard fan, those paint mixing sticks would help out. This explains a lot of things. I think because it's so high up, I probably should have been installing every toilet with some level kind of thing now. And maybe this is why some toilets were kind of weird after I was installing them. So the rubber is still very thick. I think the rubber was making it extra high as well. But yeah, because of the push out at the bottom of the Mansfield and this not being leveled, this device. So this is 4 inches. Pretty much 4 inches, just off by a couple millimeters, the diameter. And inside is hard to tell. So yeah, I can see now why this was a problem, it being above the floor, especially on the left side here. Wow. Okay, well that answers a lot of things. This is the Mansfield right here. It's about 1 inch pushed out. The rubber was like this. So take a look at that. That's how, well, it's flat now. When I look at the thing here, I see scratches because of how high it was sitting on the plastic. Sorry about that. Looks like it was. There's scratches all over it. And especially those white marks. I don't think that's normal. I think the toilet might have been sitting on top of the flange. See? I don't remember ever seeing that before. So, yeah. Thing was installed too high above the floor. I can't believe that. This answers a lot of things now. And thanks for your guys' help. I'm trying to figure out why I couldn't level this thing properly.